Hey, what's up guys, it's Dushmeister here, hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to another Lightroom tutorial, where today we're going to be editing this Yamaha R3 motorcycle. So let's get started here guys. So the first step we're going to do, we're going to lower the highlights, bring those all the way down, and we'll increase the shadows to about 38. The blacks we're going to bring down slightly. If you just hold down Alt on your keyboard, if you use PC, you can see what I just did there. At the haze, we can just increase that a little bit and go back to the blacks. Just make sure that's down again. Okay, so with the hue, we're going to lower the aquas because we don't really need those, so we'll just bring those all the way down to -100 and do the same thing for the green. And the yellows, I don't think we need the yellows either. The red and orange we'll leave just for a second. We'll bring down the purple and magenta. And actually I think for the red, I don't think we need those, so we'll bring those down. And the oranges, we'll keep those, but we'll just increase it a little bit. Yeah, maybe about 20. Yeah, about 20. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and split toning, because I want to make this look a bit blue, so but not too blue. So highlights we're going to do 220, saturation 10, and we're going to do the same thing for the shadows, 220 and 10 for the saturation. That'll give a slight blue, but not too blue. Yeah, so that's always a good color I like to use. So the curves, we're just going to do a simple S-curve here, nothing crazy. So we'll just bump up the highlights just a little bit, and we'll just lower those shadows so slightly. Lovely. And again, you don't want to overdo the curves either, especially with the fade. I used to do that a lot in the past, but yeah, these days it's always good to have a little bit of fade. So maybe about, yeah, just a touch there. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to go up to the radial filter now, and we'll just create a circle around the bike. And we're just going to highlight the bike. Okay, so just line that up nicely. Excellent. Alright, so once you've got the radial filter selected, there'll be a little drop down menu here. Select color, and that will give you your color range selector. And basically you can just select, whatever we select will be the areas, the colors that will adjust. So we'll just bump up the exposure a little bit. Excellent. And the shadow, we'll just go down to, yeah, texture. I like to lower the texture before I increase the clarity. So I like to do the texture in the radial filter, and I save the clarity till last. So, okay, so let's bump up the shadows a little bit. Lovely. Alright, we'll hit done. Excellent. And it's at this point, when I get out of the radial filter, that I like to add my contrast and clarity. About 30 plus 30 for the clarity. And that's looking pretty good. And then, yeah, so we'll just go to the sharpening. Stick to about 40. Between 40 and 50 is good, and again hit down Alt on the keyboard and just drag the mask in, and we're only going to select the areas that we want to sharpen. So normally keep it between 88 and 92, that's usually my range I like to keep the sharpening at. So for the noise we'll just zoom in a bit, and we'll just increase that, again not too much, say about 20%. Yeah, anything higher than that for this image will look a bit too washed out. We don't want that. We want to maintain some sharpness to it. Okay. Alright, and we'll just do everything looks good here. Lovely. Okay, curves are good, and we don't really have to do much. And there you have it, guys. That's my Yamaha R3 edit. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, guys. Again, and as usual, feel free to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. You know, if you have any questions, you know, like, or suggestions, always open to that. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.